Hello, my name is Hattori, and I run a website called In the Mirror. Andrei Tarkovsky's film, Stalker, from 1979 is a story that delves completely into the inner journey, contrary to its setting. The zone, a forbidden area that seems to have been created by a falling meteor or UFO, is a sci-fi location that can be seen as a symbolic representation of the human subconscious. So, when you approach it as a story about entering this slightly mysterious and intriguing place, you might expect encounters with something foreign or unknown, like in typical American sci-fi movies. However, Stalker is far from that. It offers poetic imagery that takes us deep into the inner realms. In terms of exploring the inner self, Stalker shares a similar feel with Tarkovsky's Solaris. In Solaris, traumas become manifested, making it visually more comprehensible. On the other hand, Stalker often leaves viewers feeling deceived or let down due to its continuous suggestions and slow progress. Personally, I watched it on DVD, so I had a better experience. If I had seen it in a theater, I can easily imagine falling into a deep sleep due to the slow-paced and seemingly uneventful visuals. With the DVD, I could appreciate Tarkovsky's presented imagery at my own pace, which allowed me to savor the film. Tarkovsky, an unparalleled visual poet, speaks to the depths of our sensibilities through his meticulously crafted visuals. However, due to the lack of rapid changes and the slow rhythm, one can easily drift into drowsiness. Tarkovsky's films are enigmatic, but if we look at his later works like Nostalgia and The Sacrifice, we can see that the theme of faith plays a significant role. Considering this perspective, Stalker also becomes an internal journey that questions the essence of human existence. In the deepest recesses, we discover the presence of faith. The final room within the zone promises the fulfillment of desires and happiness, but the visitors ultimately never enter. It could be seen as a representation of the final destination attainable through faith, within a world devastated by the absence of faith, as portrayed by the landscape of the zone. Tanks, mummies, and various submerged objects. This evokes associations with a post-apocalyptic world, reminiscent of The Sacrifice, set after a nuclear war. In The Sacrifice, the world is saved by a servant woman who is regarded as a witch. In Stalker, the protagonist's daughter with a disability exhibits a supernatural phenomenon of moving a glass, which symbolically represents redemption. The portrayal is astonishing, as it presents an extraordinary phenomenon that goes beyond our ordinary understanding, much like Jesus Christ walking on water. Similarly, when approaching the center of the zone, a black dog appears from somewhere. Its purpose and meaning are elusive and difficult to grasp, yet it somehow gives the impression of a divine messenger. This dog accompanies the visitors as they exit the zone, becoming part of the protagonist's family, and the daughter, a young girl, also experiences supernatural phenomena. Tarkovsky's films are challenging to put into words. They are filled with poetic visuals that speak to our senses. This was also the case with Stalker, which had an abundance of water elements, revealing its importance as a recurring theme in Tarkovsky's works. It was a cinematic experience that blended literature and art, and I found it captivating.